Welcome to the Ramsey Loft. I am sorry for having been gone so long. We just got new camera equipment again. There's a lot of stuff that's really hard to do with one hand. So, for those of you who are new, the Ramsey Loft is a research lab where I study pigeons' social and cognitive development as well as their physiological development. I also contrast their social and cognitive development with the social and cognitive development of young humans. There are a striking number of similarities. Using what we've learned, we have developed a training program for therapy pigeons. Pigeons, because they are so socially aware, are very, very good for anxiety work. Like, once a pigeon knows its bonded handler at their baseline, they will notice when you go off baseline, usually before you do, and alert, oh hi Jet, and alert you that something is wrong. As you and your individual bird get to know each other, you can develop an alert system together. So what I do here, since I can't train a pigeon to know how its new owner is going to be, we give them very basic training like you would for a service dog. Like, we teach them to ride comfortably in a carrier, we teach them to ride on a harness, we teach them their names and the basis of training, who to pay attention to and when. And I can go into more detail on that in future videos. We are, oh wow, like 4 generations into a project breeding specifically for traits conducive to therapy birds. I have a cap of 10 breeding pair here. And whenever a young bird reaches 6 months old, I retire an adult of the same sex based on if it's, I retired the adult of the same sex who is either least healthy, least human friendly, has the worst parenting record, or has the worst social behaviors. So, and that's the only say I have in how they pair and what they raise. We're basically just selecting away from human-related skittishness, while I take up what amounts to an auntie role with the flock. And that's another thing I can get into in another video. Tandy! Yeah, you can't land on that, honey. But speaking of other videos, I would like to discuss where we go with the channel in 2020. I honestly don't know if it's even still gonna be here because, well, YouTube doesn't seem to want to be YouTube anymore. It kind of seems to want to be cable TV. And now basically they have said that they can just get rid of channels that aren't profitable. I have never been monetized. I don't intend to be monetized because I don't want to be beholden to a sponsor in what I say. I just want to be able to report what I learn, whatever that happens to be. Like, we've discovered a spectrum of sexualities among pigeons very similar to that among humans, for example. Oh, hi, Val. Thank you, Gus. He tried. He was trying to aim away from my head, and that is a good boy. He just didn't realize he aimed in the wrong direction. You can semi-sort of potty train these, but he is all of 12 weeks old, and he's behaviorally a lot younger than the rest of them. That's something I'm curious about, but again, we'll get into that later. Most of our current videos are basically just tree training. And I'd like to know what you guys would like to see. Are you interested in any aspect of the research? Are you interested in genetics? Are you interested in setup and upkeep? What do you guys want to see here? What can I highlight that would be interesting to you? I still don't necessarily want to be beholden, but Bobby, what are you doing? But I definitely want to foster interest in all aspects of pigeon, in whoever else happens to be interested in them. So leave comments, ask questions. My Patreon patrons will of course be favored, but if I don't have any questions from them specifically, I would like to have a list of subscribers' questions to go to. I am bad at scripting. Generally speaking, anything that I write ends up on Patreon or on Tumblr. I don't really think to add it to YouTube. And I honestly don't even know how I do that. So people who are better at it than me, I would appreciate suggestions on basically how to make this channel more enjoyable for you to watch and learn with. Or do you just want me to continue the slice of life, here's what we're doing today kind of things? Would you like to see more spotlights on individual birds? Would you like to see a Meerkat Manor style thing where I just follow one for however long a period? Like, those are the kinds of things I'm capable of, so tell me what you would like to see. And how many times have I said the word suggestion? Good Lord. Oh my God, Hagrid, you're going to make it impossible to stop this video. Look at you. You're so precious. If we don't just kind of get deleted, I kind of expect we're going to get deleted. We're not profitable. But if we don't, how can I make this better for you in the coming year? Look at that brave boy. Look at that brave boy. And these good girls. And that good boy. Hey, Bobby. You sneaking up on my toes? I have some ideas of where to start, but I'd really, really like your feedback. I don't necessarily want to feel like I'm just talking to the void. And you guys probably don't want to see me just kind of talking to the void. Ooh, I am spectacularly bad at ending these. So if the camera hasn't shut off yet, it might have. We've been having some technical difficulties. Hagrid, come step up, please. No, come step up, please. Thank you, baby. I didn't want to dump you out of my lap when I got up. There we go. Watch out, Gus Gus. Oh, before I finish, on behalf of our beloved patrons, thank you so, 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 so much. You make absolutely every aspect of doing this easier, both on myself and on my husband, who subsidizes whatever I don't make in, whatever I can't cover in bird sales and patron. You're a mess. Look at this mess. I would still be able to do a lot of this, but you guys make it much easier. And I deeply, deeply appreciate your support. Which is why I need your input so much. Guys, the chair is about to go away. You don't need to argue over who owns the arm. Guess Sissy owns it. Oh. Anyway, that was a mess, and I'm sorry. Thank you for your patience. Patrons, thank you for your patronage. Subscribers, I don't even know what to say. You come back for every bizarrely timed random video where I pretty much just sit here giving birds treats and reading them by name. Why am I so bad at ending these? I'm gonna say it's the ADD. Anyway. How many times have I said anyway? I've already asked all the stuff I need to ask. I just can't think of an ending to save my life that seems coherent. So I guess for your patience, here's some footage of birds playing on a chair. What are you doing, Jet? So that y'all can see it a little better. Being back here gives me a better view of what y'all are seeing. They're going to be so disappointed when I take that down. Aw. Jet's discovered the chimes. You like that noise? Without me talking. Just letting y'all watch birds do what birds do.
What do you guys think? If I were to follow birds around for a little bit, would you want narration? Or would you just like to see comments on their behavior underneath the video? You guys can probably think of options that never would have occurred to me, and I'm very interested in hearing them. What are you even doing? There's nothing in there, Cookie. Well, oh, Jet really enjoys those. We'll be fine-tuning things for the rest of 2019. And hopefully by the start of 2020, with your input, I'll have something more enjoyable for you to watch. Thank you again for your support and all of your help.